here. I go to the left side of him. It's quite a tight bendy hill climb here, and I managed to get past him up into P3. And he's touched it. He's spun his off completely. I've hit the wall. Massa must have retired there because we just moved in a P1 without even passing anyone. Let's see if we can possibly even get a win here on the last corner now, the last lap. Going to win the Monaco Grand Prix. Hello everyone and welcome to round 7? Yeah, round 7 of the championship season. We're here in Canada, which is actually one of my favourite tracks, and I've managed to get pole position during qualifying, so it looks as if today might be a good race. I've been strong all weekend. Through practice I was top of the times, qualifying I was top, and let's just see for the race really. So let's just listen to these guys for a bit.
He just didn't get the right balance in the car, but in practice this weekend he's been working hard with his engineers to get on top of that setup, and hopefully he can have a better race today.
So here we are on the grid. Let's have a quick look at me strategy for the race. And yeah, we're going for a 2-stop, going options, primes. I'll probably end up doing primes options, I'm not sure though. So here we are, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, lights out, away we go. We're starting first at the Canadian Grand Prix, but immediately Hamilton's got the jump on us, and Rosberg's trying to go up me inside through this corner, but I just tapped him a bit, and we're up into P2, well down into P2 because we're starting P1, and I'm quite glad that we didn't lose any more positions than what we did. I mean, it's not too big for Hamilton because, like, obviously it's no surprise, like, he's much faster than his, but yeah, we're in P2, so Hamilton hasn't managed to pull away too much yet, but I've got a lot of oversteer there, which will allow him to start pulling away quite a lot. And Rosberg's right up me trumping now. He's moving the inside line for this chicane, and nah, I've had him there. I had to go a bit wide and cut the corner, but he didn't leave as much room, so I'm not having the place back. It was kind of his fault. Yeah, braking out for this hairpin, slowest point of the track, I believe. And Rosberg's right up behind us again. Hopefully I'll be able to fend him off. And I think he might have just tapped the back of his there. But yeah, it looks as if he's not gaining on us at all. Yeah, and through this chicane, managed to keep it out of the barrier, which is always good on that corner. Could have been in the Wall of Champions, which so many have been in, and Rosberg's trying to up me outside, but I've tapped him and he's went wide. Let's just try and get a little replay of that. His wings on the track there, so let's see if we can get a replay of that. So he's just, I didn't know he was this close to us until the last minute when I had moved over and I squeezed him far too much and he's into the wall. I didn't get a penalty on, I think, though, so it's alright. Still in P2 then. Vettel hasn't managed to make a move on his, like what looked as if he was going to after the first corner, but he's catching up with us. He might try and make a move on this chicane. He's moving to the inside line, and again I've had to cut that corner just a little bit, and Vettel's managed to get past us here, and it looks as if this Red Bull, if Daniel Ricciardo's going to try it as well. I think it's Ricciardo, maybe Kvyat. Again, screen's really blurry, I'm commentating off, I'm sorry, I haven't fixed it yet. But we managed to just get in front of that Red Bull, and we're right behind Vettel now. So we might be able to make a move on him up into the final chicane, and I moved to his inside lane. I tried to get that outside, but then I was like, no, that's not the place to be, and there wasn't very much room there anyway, so I managed to just get that inside, and then I got past him easily there. So Hamilton's really far ahead now. Just look at the mini-map, and we're moving ahead now to the end of lap 3, and I've got a big kick of oversteer there, and it allowed both Vettel and Ricciardo through, and I'm down into P4. And these tyres, even though, like, I only did 1 or 2 laps on them with them during qualifying, they're starting to get really worn already, so I'm just going to try and pit. Well, not try and pit, I'm going to pit and get new tyres. And I haven't sped this up for some reason. Normally I do speed up the pit stops, but not today. And if you heard a glitch in the commentary there, it's because I accidentally stopped recording and had to start again. But yeah, we're going to come out in what looks like P10. So we'll completely cut that line there, but it doesn't really make a difference. And we're right behind Danny Kvyat there, I think. Right down in P10 now. But of course everyone in front still has to make a pit stop. Or two, depending on what strategy they're going for. And I'm just going to hang back a little bit when my tyres warm up a bit. And as soon as they're up to temperature, I'm going to try and make a move on the cars ahead. There's 3 there, so I should be able to get up into P7 if I manage to get past them all. So lap 7, P10, we've came out of the pits. Just an overview of the lap I'm giving you for some reason. I mean, you've just seen it happen, unless you skipped halfway through the video for no reason. And if you did, then you skipped it to a lucky point where I'm giving an overview of the lap. But yeah, I think that the tyres are up to temperature now, so during this lap I'm going to try and make a move on Danny Kvyat. Well, during this lap, not last lap obviously. But yeah, we're right up behind them through that, well, we're quite close behind them through that corner, not right up behind them. I get a little bit of a wiggle on the exit of that corner. We're at the end of lap 9 now, so right up behind Kvyat. I'm in his DRS, I've got his DRS, I'm in his slipstream. And we're going to try and make a move on his inside here, and we'll get the job done. Manage to keep a nice tight line, not run too wide off braking late. And that's Maldonado, I think, ahead of her. And in front of him is one of the Toro Rossos, I believe. So we're going to try find a way through past this Lotus ahead. I'm going to try up his inside on this chicane here, and that's Max Verstappen in front of his. So we might be able to have him this lap as well. We're in P8, lap 10, might be able to make it P7 or if we manage to keep up with Verstappen. So Verstappen just locked up a little bit there, which wouldn't have lost him any time, but I don't know, he just, there isn't much to say, so I'm just saying everything that you can see. And I've got DRS, and look how quickly I'm catching up to Verstappen here. I might be able to make a move on him through this chicane, and I've done it. I've moved to the inside and managed to get past him. I'm putting the P7 at the end of lap 10. I've got DRS here again, obviously, because the detection point's in the same place as the first one for DRS, and we're moving on now though to lap 13, right up behind this Sauber, and we're going to try and make a move before long. Shouldn't be too hard, Sauber aren't that fast. Certainly faster than last year, but still, they're nothing compared to this Ferrari. And we just whip it past him. And is he still there? No, he's behind us now. We're right up behind Carlos Sainz now. So yeah, he's on the softer tyre. And when he's we've got his DRS and when he's slipstream, and we're making a move up the left hand side of him. So we're going to have a better entry of this corner because we'll have a wider amount of space than what we would have if we went up his inside. But lap 14 now, we're up into P5. Skipping at the end of lap 14. And we're overtaking people in the pits, are we? Yeah, we're up into P4 now. On the start of lap 15. And we'll be skipping ahead now to all the way to lap 21 where we're pitting again. Now I've sped it up this time because I don't want to watch. We'll drive through slowly. So yeah, just showing you that we've moved on to the prime tyre again because I don't know if I will be able to make the option last. And moving on now to lap 32. So Jeff there has run the numbers, so let's do the math. We're 4 seconds behind Massa, and we're losing 3/10 a lap with 4 laps to go, so 0.300 seconds times 4 equals 1.2 seconds. Add that to 4 seconds, so by the end of the race, we'll be 5.2 seconds behind Massa. Thanks, Jeff. So clearly Jeff has made some sort of mistake in his numbers then, and we're getting past Massa here. We're up into P4 on lap 34, last lap of the race now, and oh, I've hit him, and we've spun. I'm in the wall, I've lost my wing, I've got a puncture, I'm going to have to completely cut this corner, there's no other way to get around it. And let's just try get a replay of that. That was a reckless move on my part, I think, but we'll get a look at the replay, see who's at fault here. I think it was me, I think I just closed in on him on the braking zone, much like what I did to Rosberg in Australia. But let's get it from on board his view. And yeah, he turned in a bit though, so I'm going to say it was both of our faults. Like, I squeezed him a lot, but he turned in a bit. And we're still in P5, but yeah, we've just moved down into P6. So skip into the final straight now, and we're being overtaken by Bottas. I tried to block him, but we almost crashed, so that would have been bad. And we're going to have to settle for 7th place, which isn't too bad considering the crash that we had. It was similar to the crash that Perez and Massa actually had last year in Canada again. So yeah, P7. I mean, at least we got points. I'm quite happy with that. I mean, we did start in 1st place, so it's a bit of a disappointment, but even still, that's alright. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at JP McLeish. And that's all from me. Thank you for watching again. Goodbye.
Until next time though, goodbye.